Secretly, I love to paint. Mostly just abstract interpretations of ideas like love or emotions or market segmentation, debt to equity ratio, retail arbitrage, etc. People know me as the life of the party, but what they don't ever see is me by myself curled up with some Nietzsche or Descartes, giving up after a couple pages to read the TLDR version on Wikipedia. I've got an impulsive, perhaps wild streak. For example, I dyed my hair pink. Just one hair, that's how I keep it secret. I don't usually say cuss words, but a couple nights a week I go to an open mic night to perform stand-up comedy. My set has some pretty strong language. You know, I say stuff like HE double toothpicks. I'm so sorry, am I allowed to say that? There is a side of me that is introspective, sensitive, poetic even, but nobody knows about it because it's entirely useless and I've got stuff to do. I wish I had a secret side, but I don't because I am literally unable to keep secrets. It's just I don't have the brain power to keep track of what is and isn't classified. Come on, why do any of us have secrets, guys? What are we, the CIA or something? Although, wouldn't that be the perfect story for someone with an entirely secret life? This mustache is real, by the way, see? It's like I'm pulling really hard, it's not coming off. Occasionally, and let me emphasize that, occasionally, I consult the horoscope. Do not tell anybody. I know, horoscopes are fake, right? They're stupid. And I'm sure it's coincidence, but every time my wife starts up some kind of argument for no reason at all, Mercury's in retrograde. You're not gonna show this video to anybody, right?
Well, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Okay, if you do, I will kill you.
Please don't do that.
On the weekends, I put on my Batman costume and go to children's birthday parties. I don't do it for money. All my friends who have kids just know how good I am at being the Batman. Do you wanna see the costume? I've got it right here. I have intense rage just beneath the surface. What do I do with all this pent-up aggression? I go out into my garage and I take it out on a punching bag. Sometimes the punching bag takes it out on me. Broke my finger. Had to look up a YouTube video on proper punching form. I was totally wrong. I'm actually very analytical. Like, sometimes I give people bad advice just to see if my good advice is actually any better. It's like a drug trial. Some people get placebo. Though I guess a placebo wouldn't tell you to get back together with your deadbeat ex-boyfriend. Whenever I'm outside and no one's around, I talk to the animals. Like, hey squirrel, nice acorn you got there. Also vehicles. Hi fire truck. Whoa, you've had a busy morning. And trees, of course. Maple, wow, that red is great on you. Do I sound okay? Should I see a professional? I guess I could say the secret part of me is the real me, like my entire life, because I never talk to anybody, ho ho! But seriously, folks, actually that is probably the most accurate answer I could give you, so don't tell my fellow writer-director auteurs in the low-budget art house movie scene, but I want to go mainstream. I've pitched a ton of soulless cash grab ideas to Hollywood execs. Stuff like Toy Story, Sid Origins, Star Wars episode whatever, Jar Jar's Big Adventure, Indiana Jones and the Fountain of Ensure, Minions vs. Garfield vs. the Paw Patrol. Please, someone greenlight me. I am a dope matchmaker, but if I say, hey Jason, you and Tiffany would make a really great match, he'll be like, nah dude, you don't know what you're talking about, man. But if I say, she is way out of your league, bro. What are you thinking about? You don't stand a chance. 2 years later, he's saying to me, dude, remember when you said I didn't have a chance with Tiffany and now we're married and have a baby? Well, you're an idiot. Yeah, bro. You really showed me. I have a secret YouTube channel where I just talk. Just say whatever's on my mind about any topic. TV, music, religion, politics, death, life, love. And it's just my true opinions, which no one in my real life ever hears because I just never say them. I just wanted to put them out there in the world. Yeah. Actually, just gonna delete that channel right now. I am a best-selling novelist in the genre of romance, and my pen name is Serafina Spring. My true identity is a secret from the public, and my true occupation is a secret from my family and friends. They think I'm a data analyst. If they knew I was a romance author, they would make fun of me and I would die. I don't even know what a data analyst does. I mean, obviously they analyze data, but what does that even mean? Sounds made up. Sounds more made up than Serafina Spring. It's not an easy gig. These 6-year-olds are not dumb, okay? They're putting me on the spot, quizzing me, asking me all this trivia, trying to poke holes in my story to prove that I am not the real Batman. Well, guess what, kid? It's not what I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. Now blow out your freaking candles so we can eat some cake. It looks really good.
Strangers come to town.